Following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Would you believe we've actually reached week 10 in this replay? Yes! Yes, 2 games for you this week, Giants and Cowboys momentarily, and on Thursday, the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this 9th day of November 2021. We feature 2 teams who are not going to win the Super Bowl today. I'm so sorry. But are in a dogfight in the National Football Conference Eastern Division. The Cowboys are 5-4. A win today, but some 6-4 could possibly tie them with the Philadelphia Eagles if the Eagles lose this week for first place in the NFC East. The Giants are 4-5. They finished their regular season 9-7, and I think 9-7 has a decent chance to win this very tough and open division. But the Giants have to go into Dallas today and beat them, I think, in order to have a chance really to be a playoff team. Cowboys right now, I think, would be a wild card team if the season ended today. But luckily for the Cowboys, they still have 6 or 7 6 weeks to go after this. So that's the setup for you. Gary Hogaboom and Phil Simms next on Retro Sports Network. As I didn't hit the button. As Retro Sports Network presents NFL Replay 84. Today, from Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas, a Week 10 matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Ow, my neck just snapped. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. Maybe Podbean is your jam. Who knows? Just find a place and listen. And so it is a beautiful November day in Dallas or Irving. 72 degrees. The wind is light from 0 to 10. The Cowboys are favored by 3. And it will be Gary Hogaboom that gets a start at quarterback. And Phil Simms for the Giants. Defensively, the big Giant star, of course, is Lawrence Taylor. He has 6 sacks on the year. Perry Williams, the corner, has 4 interceptions. The Doomsday defense is old, but it still could hurt you. Jim Jeffcoat and Randy White have 6 sacks. And Michael Downs has 3 interceptions. And, of course, Tony Dorsett headed for a 1,000-yard season, 783 yards running. Oh, don't do this. Dallas has won the coin toss in the itty-bitty little print, and they will receive. It'll be Ali Hashishi kicking off to Allen. McSwain and Fellows are the upmen. And this one gets underway. That is McSwain at the 5. He gets to the 20, over the 30. The ball is loose, and Terry Kennard gets it for the Giants. So McSwain was hit by Harry Carson at the 39-yard line, and Terry Kennard comes up with it. The Giants get it 1st and 10, already in Dallas territory. Here it is again. Not sure how much you can put on McSwain on that turnover, but a turnover nonetheless. Phil Simms has completed 56% of his passes, has thrown for 2,515 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 9 picks on the year so far. John Goodell, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Rob Carpenter is the primary back. He's run for nearly 700 yards. Tony Galbraith is the other setback. He is primarily a receiver. Bobby Johnson, 34 catches on the year. He is your flanker. Lionel Manuel filling in at the split end for Ernest Gray. He's made 15 catches so far. And the tight end is Zeke Mowat, who's had a monster year. Manuel on a medium slant. Sims to throw on first play from scrimmage. He throws. Oh, he had Manuel open at about the 22, but he threw it high, and that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Brad Benson, the left guard for the Giants. Billy Ard, or Benson, the left tackle. Billy Ard, the left guard. Kevin Belcher, no relation to Tim, the center. David Jordan again at the right guard. He looks like he smells fresh. And Carl Spider Nelson, the right tackle. Carpenter. Trap right from the 39-yard line. 2nd and 10. Handoff from Sims. Carpenter finds a hole. A first down and a gain of 12. Dallas played for the pass. They doubled Bobby Johnson, and Rob Carpenter will sneak through for 12 yards. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 27. Dallas plays a 4-3. Jim Jeffcoat, the left end, with 6 sacks. Randy White, the left tackle. John Dutton. If John Dutton talks, people listen. He's got 3 sacks and has that purdy 70s hair. And Too Tall Jones, the right defensive end. Mike Hegman is a left outside linebacker. Eugene Lockhart fills up the middle. And Anthony Dickerson is the right outside linebacker. Ron Fellows, the left corner. He's on Lionel Manuel. And Everson Walls, the right corner. Dexter Klinkscale is the free safety. And Michael Downs is the strong safety. He has 3 interceptions on the year. They'll do that again with Carpenter, a trap right on 1st and 10, and Rob is shut down by Walls after a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Morris and Wolfick are in the game now. Ball spotted at the Cowboy 25. Joe Morris will sweep it right side. Handoff from Sims near side. Morris gets a block over the 25. He is hit by John Dutton for a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Giants and the Cowboy 23. Giants want to score here because the Cowboys fumbled the opening kick. And so the Giants pretty much get a free possession. Mowat on a short cross. Sims to throw. He dances around. Mowat's got it at the 12. He is hit at the 10 for a gain of 13. So the Giants convert. 1st and goal from the Dallas 10. A gain of 13 for Mowat. Joe Morris. Off tackle right to call. Handoff from Sims. Morris gets about 3. Jim Jeffcoat with the tackle. Dallas is favored by 3 on the computer. They are 5 and 4 on the replay. The Giants are 4 and 5. 2nd and goal. 2 tight end set. Malati comes in. Carpenter on a fullback dive. Handoff from Sims. Carpenter waits for the cease to part, but that was a bad move as Randy White sniffed that one out. Cowboys keyed him, and Carpenter is brought down for a loss of 1. So 3rd and goal from the Cowboy 8. So they'll go in a conventional set. Just in case you're wondering, the snapper means about 8%. So it's not a done and dusted deal. Johnson on a short slant. Sims back to throw. Has time. He finds Johnson for the touchdown. And so for Phil Sims, that's his 26th touchdown pass of the year. Bobby Johnson caught that at stride the 2 and got in all by himself. So the fumble on the opening kickoff is costly for the Cowboys. The Giants lead at 6-0. The Sheik on the extra point. It's good. Wasn't pretty, but it's good. 10:33 to go in the first quarter. It's the Giants 7, the Cowboys nothing. So Gary Allen is the return man. McSwain and Fellows are the upmen. Oops, and I forgot to select. Why did I do that? Dallas will return us 1 yard deep. It'll be Gary Allen. He takes it to the 10, steps out at the 12. Did I not? I don't know why it gave me that. Anyway. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on their own 12. The Fedora already not happy. Gary Hogaboom has played every game this year. He's completed 54% of his passes. I'm surprised the computer hasn't gone to Danny White yet. Probably gets injured in this game. 1,432 yards, 10 interceptions, or 10 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 66.3. Been sacked 29 times in the first 9 games of the year. Ron Springs is the fullback. It's a Swiss Army knife. He can run and he can catch. Tony Dorsett, as we said in the open, cruising towards a 1,000-yard season, has run for 783 yards. He's the tailback. Tony Hill is a flanker. Doug Donnelly is a split end. And Doug Cosby is a tight end and a good one. John says, I think after a particularly bad game for the Giants, a Giant kicker, a reporter called him Ali Haji Shank. That would not surprise me, especially in New York. Dorsett on first down. Off tackle right from the 12. Hogaboom hands it off. And Dorsett is stood up by Andy Heaton for a loss of 1. So 2nd and 11 for the Cowboys. Their first possession of the game, or first play from scrimmage. Phil Derek is the left tackle. Kurt Peterson, the left guard. Tom Rafferty, the best of the linemen for the Cowboys, he's the center. Herbert Scott, the right guard. And Howard Richards, the right tackle. Dorsett on a short flat to the far side on second down. He's got it at the 8. He gets to the 15. Jim Burt busted his finger, and so when we introduced the Giant defense, Burt is no longer in there. 3rd down and 7 for Dallas. Let's meet the Giants. George Martin, the left defensive end. Jerome Salley doesn't play basketball, but he is a nose tackle for the Giants. And Curtis McGriff is the right defensive end. Byron Hunt, the left outside linebacker. Gary Reasons, the left inside linebacker. Harry Carson, the other inside linebacker. And Andy Heaton, the right outside linebacker. Mark Haynes and Perry Williams are the corners. Bill Courier, and wouldn't you love it if I said Burl Ives? No, it's Terry Kennard, are the safeties. 3rd down and 7 for Dallas. Renfro at the bottom of your screen is the 3rd wide receiver. Donnelly on a medium slant. Hogaboom back around the pocket, throws. Donnelly's got it for a first down. That's a gain of 13. Why? are they doing that? 1st and 10 from the Dallas 28. Springs, trap left, handoff from Hogaboom, and Ron gets it over the 30, hit by Harry Carson for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for Dallas. 8:52 first quarter. Giants are already up 7-0. Tony Dorsett sweeps it to the right. That's the far side for you and me. And Dorsett gets a block, but its door is shut. Hedden with a tackle. Herbert Scott with a bad block, and it's 3rd and 5 for Dallas. So again, they go 3 wide. They'll work out of the gun. Tony Hill on a medium hitch. Hogaboom rolls around, throws near side. Hill's got it. 1st down. A gain of 11. Mark Haynes with a stop. But the pass was complete. And it's 1st and 10 for Dallas on their own 44. Dorsett and Springs in the backfield. Tony on an off tackle left. Handoff near side from Hogaboom. Dorsett got a hole. Harry Carson met him at the 50. But not before Tony got a gain of 6. 3rd down and 5 for Dallas. Timmy Newsome comes in the game to spell Dorsett. And he'll try a sweep to the far side. Handoff from Hogaboom. Newsome gets a 1st down and more. He's hit inside the 40 by Mark Haynes for a gain of 12. So the Cowboys offense moving the ball well. 8 plays, 50 yards. They've taken 4:19 off the clock following the Giant touchdown. Springs in a flat. Dallas will not audible. Sticks with the play. Springs has it. Does he have a seam? 40, 30, 1st down and more. It's a gain of 14. Giants with a run blitz. And Springs takes advantage to get the 1st. So, spot it at the Giant 24. Dorsett back in the backfield. Trap right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Dorsett. Hedden was there, and that's a gain of 4. So 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys on the Giant 21, and they are well within range, especially with the wind behind them, of Septien. Doug Cosby on a medium cross. Hogaboom has it, has time. A check down to Ron Springs instead, and that will be incomplete. So 3rd and 7 for Dallas. 4:39 to go. Clock stopped opening quarter. Dallas fumbled the opening kickoff, and the Giants scored. D. Scott Howard, the best booster Western Washington University ever had. The Goats are wearing their volleyball uniforms this morning. Renfro in the game. 3 wide. Dorsett in the backfield. Cosby. Medium slant. Hogaboom rolls around the pocket, throws. Cosby's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Dallas. That would even make Sue Ellen Ewing smile on that play. Cosby gets the 21-yard score, and it's 7-6. So a 12-play, 88-yard drive, and both teams have touchdowns in their first possession. Dallas took 5:57 off the clock. Septien misses right. It hit the upright and bounced. And so the Giants lead. They got to change it because they screwed around with Dallas' special teams. How about that? McConkey, Wolfhook, and Cephas to return it. McConkey 1 yard deep. Takes the kick from Septien to the 10, 20. He's hit at the 21 by Scott. And the Giants take over from there. I got to put Lawrence Taylor in the blessed game. What are they running for a base defense? All right. 1st and 10. Raphael Shanktian. And Mr. Howard's high school was the Goats. Man, that's cool. 1st and 10. Sims on the 21. 4:21 to go. Carpenter. Off tackle left. Handoff from Sims. Carpenter gets a gain of 1 before Anthony Dickerson can make the tackle. 2nd and 9. So the extra point looming large now as the Giants cling to a 1-point lead here in the first quarter. Lionel Manuel on a medium slant. Sims to throw. Cowboys rush. Sims waits. He tries to find Galbraith, and that's incomplete. Jim Jeffcoat with a hurry. It'll be 3rd down. Now, I don't know if you caught this last week, Mr. Howard. Every time that Al Red Sox fan gets mentioned on my channel during a football game, an angel gets its wings. Jimmy Stewart continues to have a wonderful life, and a kicker misses a kick. 3rd and 9. Byron Williams up top is the 3rd receiver. Lionel Manuel on a medium hitch. Sims under center. Throws fast. Has Manuel. 1st down. He's hit by Dexter Klingscale at the Giant 44. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. 3:28 to go. Morris will sweep it right to the near side. Handoff from Sims, and Morris is ridden out of bounds by Mike Hegman for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13 for New York. Thursday's game will be the Bengals and the 49ers. And tomorrow, the fall baseball tour, I think, pretty much concludes with Game 5 of the 1973 National League Championship Series. Can we change history? It's the Reds and the Mets from Shea Stadium. Pete Rose has his boxing gloves packed. Wolfick on a trap left on 2nd and 13. Butch moves the line 4 before Eugene Lockhart can make the tackle. 3rd and 9. So they'll go 3 wide. Galbraith, who's a better receiver, is in the backfield with Sims. It'll be a flat pass to Galbraith. He'll work it. Sims is going to run, and he's going to get the 1st down. There was a safety blitz. Sims just didn't ignore the pass. He just took tail and got a gain of 10. Carl Nelson, the right tackle, with a big block. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 45. Sims felt the heat and delivered. Same play. Galbraith in the flat. Sims, this time he throws. Tony's got it. He runs over the 40. It's a 1st down. Everson Walls chased him out after a gain of 13. So back-to-back 1st down for the Giants. They'll have it at the Cowboy 32. Carpenter and Galbraith now in the backfield. Sims under center. Last minute of the first quarter, Giants in their white jerseys, blue numbers, trimmed in red with the blue helmet, the white face mask, and the morally superior and super-sounding Giants in bold print on the side. Tribe fan, how are you? Tribe fan had some buffering, huh? Cowboys, actually the Giants would be in blue with white numbers. The Cowboys would be dressed in white with the blue numbers, I believe with the white shadow around them. And of course the silver helmet, silver face mask, and that big old star along the side. Off tackle left for Carpenter from the Cowboy 32. And Robb is hit for no gain. Too Tall Jones with the stop, 2nd and 10. Last minute of the first quarter, 7-6 Giants. Raphael Septien missed an extra point. Mowat on a short cross. Sims back, waits, throws. Mowat's got it for a first down. That's a gain of 12. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes in the books here at Texas Stadium. It's the Giants 7, the Cowboys 6. If you join us late, here's how we got here. Phil Simms, an 8-yard pass to Bobby Johnson to give the Giants a touchdown early in the first quarter. Dallas fumbled the opening kick, and the Giants scored. Cowboys responded with a long drive, 12 plays, 88 yards. 21 yards from Gary Hogeboom to Doug Cosby to make it 7-6. Raphael Septien missed the extra point. Game stats pretty even. Sims 5 of 7 for 68. Hogeboom 5 for 6 for 63. Net yards 98-88 in favor of the Giants. First down 7-5 in favor of the Giants. First and 10 from the Cowboy 20. Carpenter will sweep it near side on first and 10. He is hit immediately by Jim Jeffcoat. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20. Morris and Wolfolk come in. Morris will try a sweep to the far side. And he gets a first down. Does he? Yes. A gain of 10. Eugene Lockhart with a tackle, but Carl Nelson made the block, and Morris just picked the scene. First and goal from the Cowboy 10. And the Sheik only a 50-50 chance with a win. Come on. Is that right? No, we're going to put a holder in there. You can't hold your own kicks. What did we tell you about that? Next thing you know, you'll want to kick it soccer style. We can't be having that. Wolfolk. Trap left. First and goal from the 10. Butch dances around. He gets to the 6. Lockhart with his third tackle. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Carpenter and Galbraith back in the game. Robb off tackle right. And Robb gets to the 5. Hit by Mark Tuinei at the 4 for a gain of 2. 3rd and goal for the Giants. Short slant to Mowat the call. Sims has time. He doesn't have a receiver, though. He tried to find Galbraith. And Eugene Lockhart with a hurry, so we'll come out for the field goal. This hadn't been brought up because I haven't done a live stream since then, but former Shaw High School and Cleveland, Ohio State Buckeye and Baltimore Colt Tom Matte died on the 2nd, so we could go today, at the age of 82. Someone asked me to do a Matte tribute game, and I just didn't see anything there that would kind of feature him. He was more of a Mr. Intangibles type player, a Hall of Fame human being, and a good role player with the Colts in their heyday of the 1960s. So, passing away last Tuesday at the age of 82. Haji Sheik comes out for the field goal here. This will be from 21 yards. Jennings to hold. Haji Sheik makes the kick, and so a 15-play, 75-yard drive gives the Giants a 10-6 lead. Gary Allen is the deep man for the Cowboys. McSwain and Fellows are the upmen, and they will try this 2 yards deep. To the near sideline, it'll be Allen. To the 10, he is hit at the 17, and the Fedora is not happy. We got to put Septien back in as the extra point. Rafferty's a long snapper. We only have the one punt returner. All right. Fine. So 1st and 10 for Dallas on their own 17-yard line. They trailed 10-6. Donnelly on a medium slant. Hogaboom waits, throws. He's got Donnelly in stride at the 35-yard line. Harry Williams brings him down right away. It's a gain of 20 when all is said and done, but Donnelly gets the first down at the 37. So at some point, Danny White's going to be the quarterback for Dallas. But they've gotten a decent job, at least today, from Hogaboom. Ron Springs. Off tackle right. Handoff from Gary. Springs runs it to the 40-yard line. Mark Haynes with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Net yards, there's only 3 points. 114, 111. If action would allow drop kicks. Well, you can buy 30s and 40s football seasons for the game. I bet it's a rare play. I've never seen it, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. And, of course, the 2006 option with Mr. Doug Flutie. Dorsett will sweep it right. To the far side, Tony across the... No, he won't get to the 40. Andy Hedden with the tackle. I have yet to see Lawrence Taylor play. 3rd down and 7 for the Cowboys on their own 40. What we haven't seen is a punt. Mike Renfro. Medium hitch. Hogaboom under center. Giants blitz. Hogaboom rolls. Renfro is all by himself and makes the catch. Bill Courier reached down to make the tackle. It's a gain of 19. And it's 1st and 10 for Dallas on the Giant 41. Dorsett in the flat. Hogaboom. Far side leads Tony astray. 2nd and 10. I wonder if Tom Brady would try that in his last game. We'll find out in about 20 years, right? I think that's cool. I think the only reason why Flutie could got away with it, A, because it's Doug Flutie, and B, because the game really didn't matter. So maybe sometime in Brady's last season, but knowing Brady, his last game is probably going to be like a conference championship or a Super Bowl. Let's go, Argos. What? Cowboys are 4 rouges short of the Giants at 10-6. 2nd and 10. Trap right, Ron Springs is the call. Handoff from Hogaboom, and the Giants sniffed that one out. Head and pancaked him for a loss of 1, 3rd and 11. There used to be a pretty decent DOS-based CFL game. But in the Windows era, I've yet to see one. And no, maximum football does not count. 3rd down and 11. 3 wide receivers. We're going to go to Tony Hill on a medium cross. Hogaboom under center. This is trouble. He throws. It's going to be intercepted by Terry Kennard. At the 31, no gain. And the Giants force another turnover. Be big for the Giants to come into Irving and steal a win, which they really need at 4 and 5. Go Giants! Grey Cup the Grey Cup was usually played around my birthday. But because of the late start for the CFL season, it's now a month away. So Kennard has his first interception. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 31. 8:22 to go in the first half. Carpenter. Pitch left. Dallas will show blitz. Screen to Galbraith. Sims audibles. He finds Galbraith. 35. Not quite a first down. They pick up the flag. Anthony Dickerson with a tackle. Gain of 8. I believe it was based on Cold Snap, Mr. Z. Cards and Dice is a good game. Dave was trying to get Appa Pro Hockey to work in DOSBox, and we just couldn't figure that one out. But, yeah, Cold Snap. Doesn't Play.com do those? Or they used to. Rob Carpenter. Trap right. Cowboys jammed the line. Carpenter, no. It's a gain of 1. So 3rd down and 1 for the Giants on their own 40. Halfway home here in the second quarter. Clock running. Joe Morris. Trap right. Morris gets the first down. It's a gain of 2. Yep, Play.com produces Cold Snap. 1st and 10 for New York. 6:47 clock running. I believe... Oh, JB says the DOS CFL game was based on a card and dice game out of Canada. Can't think of the name, but they did a hockey game too. I think you're thinking of face-off hockey, which is now Hockey Bones. I think. All those high-octane offenses in the CFL, I'm surprised it doesn't do better. It really is. It's different from American football, but kind of different in the way that poutine is different from gravy fries. 1st and 10, Giant 42. Bobby Johnson, a short hitch. Sims to throw. He rolls. He throws to Wolflick instead. Butch gets a gain of 3. Mike Hagman with a tackle. 2nd and 7 for New York. And DOS-based Canadian football games are not the type of thing you'll ever find talked about on a Fortnite stream. Carpenter and Galbraith back in the football game for the Giants. Galbraith on a pitch left. Can Tony run around the end? He can. There's a flag down. It's a first down. Gain of 11.
Holding offense.
But the reason why he had the hold is because Lionel Manuel took out half the state of Texas on that hold. So, in effect, that's a 21-yard penalty. 11 on the carry and 10 on the flag. So, 2nd and 17 from the Giant 35. Carpenter, short, flat, near side. Sims is going to be brought down by Randy White. The Giants forgot to block, and there aren't a lot of good plays on 3rd and 26. We'll do a flea flicker. How's that? To Lionel Manuel. That's the call. Sims to Carpenter. Back to Sims. to Carpenter, and that got you all of 4 yards. Well, you get points for trying, except for on the scoreboard. So from the Giant 30 on 4th and 22, Ron hits the wrong button, and Dave Jennings comes out to punt. Gary Allen, the long man. Jennings to punt it deep. Allen by his 40, backed up to his 32. He gets across the 40, and that's a 10-yard return. Carl Banks with the tackle. Ball at the 42 of Dallas. They have all 3 timeouts. 3:57 to go in the first half. Giants 10, Dallas 6. Dorsett in the flat on... Nope, Hogaboom gonna scramble, and Gary, there's a flag down.
Holding offense, number 75.
Derek gets called for the offensive hold, but he pretty much made the block downfield as Hogaboom decided he was going to run it. Giants keyed Dorsett, 1st and 20 now for Dallas. CFL never caught on in the U.S. There are parts of Canada that hasn't caught on in too. So you're saying if you go to a bar in Halifax or St. John's that they're not going to put the game on for you? Hill on a short, quick pass. Hogaboom flings it down to Hill. 35-40. Hit at the 44. A gain of 12. Hedden's got 7 tackles. 2nd and 8. Much more manageable for Dallas from their 44. Dorsett. Off tackle right. Hand off from Hogaboom. Dorsett across the 45. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the Cowboy 49. 2:55. Clock running. Tomorrow, Game 5 of the 1973 National League Championship Series. It'll be the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets from Shea Stadium. Bring your favorite couch cover. And you can dress like Lindsey Nelson as well. That'll be at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Oh, the Argos on in a bar in Toronto. Well, the Argos haven't been good in years, right? Spring, short flat pass on 3rd and 3. Hogaboom, near side. Springs has got it. Does he have a seam? First down, 45. Hit by Elvis Patterson at the 41. A gain of 10. Go Reds. Were you the one that asked for that? If Mr. Seaver is on the mound for the Mets tomorrow, I fancy New York's chances. So, what was the real-life starting matchup on that? So, 2:22 to go. Cowboys go hurry up. Argos are in first. Donnelly on a medium out. They get this one off. Hogaboom far side. Donnelly's got it. He cuts back in. It's a gain of 18. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Hogaboom is 10 of 13 for a $142. He has played a good game. So this is the game that John asked for, and he'll get it tomorrow at noon. So 1:56 to go. Cowboys trying to take the lead. Giants up 10-6. Dorsett on a draw. Tony across the 20. Gary Reasons with the tackle after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. What was the real-life starting pitching matchup in that? Does anybody know? Mr. Strat Warfare, how are you? 10-6 Giants, Cowboys driving. End of the first half. Dallas 5-4, trying to get to 6-4. Cosby, hey. A medium hitch. Hogaboom, all day. Cosby at the 3, touchdown Dallas. And so the Cowboys, with 81 seconds to go, pull ahead 12-10, which is in Philadelphia. So here it is again. Cosby had to come back to get that. He spun around the safety and got in the end zone. So Septien missed one extra point, makes the second. Giants trail 13-10. They have all 3 timeouts. Hogaboom's career peaked when he was on Survivor. Jack Bellingham versus Tom Seaver. You sure you want that game? Because you're not going to win it. I did a 70s tournament for Dave Little. He paid me a nice chunk of money for it, too. And he's a 75 Reds fan. And so, I asked him what teams he wanted, and, 73 Mets. Okay. We doing a best of what? Best of 1. Okay. Well, who do you think the Mets are going to use in a best of 1? They're going to use Seaver. I forgot who pitched for it. Was criminy, Don Gullett. The Reds were kind of like the Indians in the 90s. A whole mess of 2s, but not really a number 1. And the Mets, of course, are sitting on Tom Seaver. Good luck. As I say that, the Reds will win 15-2 or something like that. McConkey back deep. It'll be Wolfhook at the 8. He gets to the 26. So the Giants, with 75 seconds to go, have it 1st and 10 on their 26. Three wide receivers. Easy for me to say. Galbraith, the setback. Sims out of the gun. Byron Williams. Medium out the call. Flat pass to Galbraith on an audible. Sims chucks it down to Galbraith. He cuts inside. 1st down over the 40. It's a gain of 14. He is shoved out of bounds. So the Giants still have all 3 timeouts. Sims is now 9-12 for 97. Ball at the Giant 40. So they can throw over the middle of the field. Just like I'm about to do to Williams. Sims has protection. No, he doesn't. 40. He runs for a 1st down. Klingscale with the tackle. They go hurry up. Kevin Belcher, the center, made that possible. Sims gets 14. Clock running. 57 seconds. Ball on the Cowboy 46. Isolate man. Lionel Manuel. I have no idea what this play is. Uh-oh, it's trouble. It's trouble. Sims throws. Intercepted by Klingscale at the 29. So the Giants turn it over for the first time. No return. Goodness gracious me. He threw it in the double coverage? No, they just were aggressive. And so Sims, first turnover for the Giants. The Cowboys have all 3 timeouts in 38 seconds. Renfro, the 3rd receiver. Hogaboom out of the gun. Dorsett to block. Donnelly on a long fly. Hogaboom has company. Throws incomplete. Donnelly leapt, but the throw was high, and Hogaboom was like the Postal Service. He just couldn't quite deliver. 2nd and 10, 32 seconds to go. Dorsett in the flat. Hogaboom waits. He's going to get sacked by Harry Carson, and the Giants call time on 3rd and 13. First sack of the ball game. So the Cowboys will set up from their 26. Giants blitz to the Cowboys are 5 of 6 on 3rd down. Medium slant to Mike Renfro is the call. Hogaboom waits, throws. Renfro's got it. He's got the 1st down. Kennard with the tackle. The Cowboys convert. on 3rd and 13. So 2 timeouts left. They can use the entire field. Ball at the Dallas 40. There's no word if that is the North Dallas 40, but the Dallas 40 nonetheless. The playoff teams are out for Action PC, but Action Inside Pitch replay should be closer to the spring. Payoff pitch. Don't know how long it takes Joe to get out of season. And of course, the new season of Action PC will be out in about a month when the new game comes out. Medium out to Hill. Hogaboom is going to get a visit from Lawrence Taylor. Taylor chased him. Hogaboom tried to do the sweep, and Taylor brought him down. Dallas calls time with 17 seconds to go. You need the Blue Jays. I got the fever for the flavor of some Pringles myself, but they are a fun team, aren't they? 2nd and 16. Hill on a long slant. Hogaboom blitz, throws to Dorsett. Tony is hit for a gain of 4. And I believe that will do. Yeah, Action comes out before Christmas. And then we figure out what season we're going to do here. I think it's going to be something with an 8 and a 5. Just saying. 3rd down and 12. Dallas says no, it's halftime. Giants will get the football in a moment. After 30 minutes here at the stadium with a hole in the roof so God can watch his favorite team. They weren't too presumptuous in Dallas, were they? It's the Cowboys 13, the Giants 10. Yes, 1885, because I love dead ball baseball. No, not really. Yeah, 85. Scoring in the second quarter, Haji Sheik, a 21-yard field goal, 15 plays, 75-yard drive to make it 10-6. Then Dallas took the lead with 1:21 to go. A good 6-play, 68-yard drive. Took 2.5 off the clock, and Hogaboom found Cosby again to make it 13-10. Hogaboom at the half, 13 of 17, 178 yards and 2 scores. Sims 9 of 13 for 97 yards. Both quarterbacks have a pick. Sims is the Giants' leading rusher. 2 for 24. Dorsett 7 carries for 18 yards. Cowboys 206 yards to the Giants 151. And both teams have 11 first downs. Tom Terrific Seaver was just great with early 69, early 70s Mets, but you have a great affection for Gullett and how he just kept taking them out for the Yankees even when his arm was mush. Courage personified. Same with Catfish Hunter, too. Although the Yankees really did have 2 aces. They had Guidry. And Figueroa wasn't that bad either. Figueroa was the first Puerto Rican 20-game winner. 1885, actually a live ball. I'm not doing it. Don't go there. But St. Louis was in the World Series that year, too, with the Browns versus Chicago. Maybe we can get some Honus Wagner to do some color commentary for us, right? Giants will get the ball here to start the second half. Yeah. Taught me. Haji Sheik was on Johnny Quest. Yes, with Bandit the Dog. And Race, what was the name of the... I'm thinking of a guy that's a DJ in New York right now. Was that Race Taylor? He's the guy that did all the work for Dr. Benson Quest. Remember watching that Saturday mornings as a kid. Phil McConkey is back. Again, stuff we're not talking about on a Fortnite stream. Wolford and Cephas are back for the Giants. It'll be McConkey on his 2. He's out to the 20, hit at the 23 by Roher. And that's where the Giants start the trail by 3. Carpenter and Galbraith, your running backs. Johnson and Manuel, the wide receivers. Mowat, the tight end. Phil Simms, the quarterback. The line for the Giants, Benson and Nelson are the tackles. Ard and Jordan, the guards. And Belcher, the center. Race Bannon, yes, that was it. 85 is the prime Cap Anson era. Yes, it was. And if you think nobody watched me play 1949, what the hell you think my numbers would be for an 1885 replay? How did I find the Strat football game? Well, you went to Stratomatic.com. It isn't cheap. With the card image, it was $65. With the season, my wife listening, add 27 to that. -1 viewers. Yes, that would be the case. They can tune in to see if Jeremy Clarkson can win 53. No, that's Al Red Sox. Yeah, great. Yeah, Indians were 60 and 102. Look, we tried to do a couple seasons where the Indians were good. Can Clarkson win 53 in the replay? Jeremy, is he going to go on to Top Gear afterwards, right? Off tackle right for Rob Carpenter as we start the second half. Rob is hit at the 25 by Mike Hegman for a gain of 2. Dallas plays a 4-3. Jones and Jeffcoat the ends. White and Dutton the tackles. Dickerson and Hegman the outside linebackers. Lockhart the middle linebacker. Walls and Fellows the corners. Almost sounds like Walls and Bridges, which would be a John Lennon album. And Downs, not you. I'll stay in touch because you stay in touch. And Dexter Clinkscale are the safeties. 2nd and 8. Mowat, the tight end, on a short cross. Flag is down, and the pass is incomplete.
Encroachment, defense.
But Dallas played
Number
touchy.
77,
That's an
5-yard
encroachment
penalty.
on Jim Jeffcoat, and it's 5 yards. So 2nd and 3 now. 1940 Indians with Herb Score was there in 40? No. Herb Score was a late 50s player. Rapid Robert Fellard was there, though. The Cleveland Blues folded before the 1885 season, so I wouldn't have to worry about them. What? I can't play Blues Clues? 2nd down and 3. Trap right for Carpenter from the Giant 30. Carpenter can't get anywhere. Walls with the tackle. Carpenter 10 carries now for 19 yards. Giants are moving the ball well there. 5 for 7 on 3rd down. Wolford on a short flat. Simms. They gamble, and that should have been intercepted. Hegman tipped it in the air and couldn't come down with it. Oh, Hegman had visions of touchdowns and sugar plums on that one. Instead, Dave Jennings will come out to punt. Gary Allen back to return it. And it's blocked! Dutton blocked it! And the Cowboys take over on the Giant 24. Good blocking there by the Giants, not. And so the Cowboys take over. Dorsett and Springs the running backs. Hill and Donnelly the wide receivers. Doug Cosby the tight end. Hogaboom the quarterback. Podzarik and Richards the tackles. Peterson and Scott the guards. And Rafferty the center. Hill on a medium slant from the 24. Hogaboom waits, throws. Hill's open at the 10. He won't score, but he got a gain of 17. Tony Hill, his third catch for 40 yards. Mark Haynes with the tackle, and Hogaboom's having himself a day. The Giants play a 3-4. Martin and McGriff are the ends. Sally is a tight end as a defensive nose tackle. Hunt and Hedden, the outside linebackers. Reasons and Carsons are the middle linebackers. Haynes and Williams, the corners. Kennard and Courier, the safeties. Who is America's team? I honestly don't know. Wherever Brady lands, I can tell you who it's not. And it's the team from the Meadowlands. Springs. On a dive from the 7. And Ron moves it to the 5 before McGriff can make the tackle. Cowboys, 32 trips coming into this game in the red zone. They have converted 75% of the time, 15 touchdowns and 9 field goals. Packers, I could see that. Second and goal from the 5. 2 tight end set. Cornwell comes in with Cosby. Dorsett on a draw. From the 5. Handoff from Hogaboom. Wildesees part. Touchdown, Dallas. They do. Hedden had him in the backfield, and Tony broke through. And the Cowboys go up 19-10. So the turnover looms large. 3 plays, 24 yards. And Dorsett with the score. Septien with the extra point. Oh, that's barely good, but barely counts. 11:45 to go in the third quarter. It's the Cowboys 20, the Giants 10. I think Tampa has some traction. They're a fun team to watch. But really, in any sport, there isn't a national team. I mean, there are teams that people love to hate. Dallas, the Yankees, the Lakers. Oh, Todd B says Jeopardy asked Aaron Rodgers if he was vaccinated. He forgot to answer in the form of a question. It'll be Wolfick at the 10 to the 20. Good return for Butch. He's hit at the 26 by Cannon. A Quinn Martin production, and the Giants take over from there. 20-10 Dallas. 11.5 to go here in the third quarter. Carpenter will sweep it near side on the first play, and Robb gets it to the 29. Mike Hagman with the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Golden State would be, in the NBA, hated or loved? More fun facts about 1885. Chicago's Tom Burns hit a home run that went 500 feet. Roger Connor turned 2 triple plays, and Owen Keenan wins both games of a doubleheader, pitching the first game right-handed and the second as a lefty. Wow. 2nd and 7. The Ephraim Zimbalist show was great. Yes. 2nd down and 7 for the Giants. Galbraith in the flat. Giants will stick with the original play. Sims. He finds Galbraith. Tony gets a hole. First down over the 40. It's a gain of 14 before Anthony Dickerson found the card. Mr. Warfare, are you familiar with any of the Strat PC games? I now have them all, except for the college football. 20-10 Dallas. 1st and 10 from the Giant 43. They trail. Clock running, 10:39 here in the third. Trap right for Carpenter. Handoff from Sims. And Carpenter found a bit of a seam. Lit Mike Hagman with a tackle after a gain of 4. I did get Strat Football. I posted my first ever Strat game Sunday. I did, and thanks to all the people who explained how to read the dice rolls and such. A great help. 2nd and 6, Giant 47, under 10 to go. Sims, short slant to Bobby Johnson. He rolls, he waits, he goes to Mowat instead, and Zeke's got a first down. That's a gain of 9. Michael Downs with the tackle. Sims 11 for 16 for $120. 1st and 10, Cowboy 44. 9 to go, clock running here. 20-10 Dallas. Carpenter. Trap left side, handoff from Sims. Carpenter gets a 1-yard gain before Eugene Lockhart can make the tackle. 2nd and 9 for New York. Morris and Wolfolk now in the game. The Giants beat the Cowboys in week 2 at the Meadowlands to go 1-1. They have, after today, 2 games against the Cardinals left in the division. It's a real big game for Dallas. The Giants are about a 500 club, and they would actually be not in the 4th place in the NFC East. 2nd and 9. Morris will sweep it to the right side. Hand off from Sims. Morris gets to the sideline. He's knocked out by Jim Jeffcoat for no gain. Todd B needs someone to go step by step through the reauthorization process. I got, for the first time ever, a friend talking to joining a Retro League 76. Very different than the other games I've played. Kind of reminds of Status Pro, okay? You can roll your own dice in the football games, Zalapsky. I haven't done it yet, but you can. Midlife Crisis. Well, thanks. Played the PC in a while, but I'm pretty sure, yes, you and Elvis, who I haven't seen on here for a while, spelled that out. And so it's nice to know. Oh, Strat Warfare. He was comparing Herb Score and after World War II Rapid Robert. That's what it was. Yep. Oh, cool. You got that on cassette tape of you two talking sports together. Herb Score could throw hard until he hit, was it Gil McDougald in the eye? And that pretty much freaked him out, and he had a great career as a broadcaster for the Indians. Feller had a lot of mileage on his arm, took the 3 years off to fight in the war, and no, he was a completely different pitcher afterwards. 3rd down and 9. 3 wide receivers for the Giants. Galbraith in the backfield. Manuel on a medium cross. Sims has time. He's got Manuel at the 25. Manuel is hit at the 21 by Dexter Clinkscale. And it's 1st and 10 for the Giants on the Cowboy 21. Morris and Wolfolk in the backfield. Trap left for Joe. Hand off from Sims. Morris across the 20. Randy White with a tackle. That's a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 from the Dallas 16. Giants 8 plays, 58 yards on this drive. They're just kind of playing Giant football right now. Bobby Johnson on a medium slant. Sims wants to score. Cowboys blitz. Sims doesn't hear Mike Hagman. And down he goes. A loss of 12. And Parcells is livid on the sideline. Jamie says, I like the strat games, okay? Me too, but agree with your podcast at the program. Oh, my gosh. And none of them are the same. None of them operate the same way. It is frustrating as anything. Also, since the collapse of the Third Reich, the worst customer service around. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah, I think you get scared. For $2 a minute, Strat will help you. Galbraith on a screen from the 28 on 3rd and 17. Sims throws. Tony's got it. There's a flag down, so loss at 2.
Defense.
But
Number 22, 5-yard
Scott
penalty.
is offside. And so the Giants get a second life here. 3rd down and 12. From the Dallas 23. Williams on a medium out. Sims has time. He goes down to Galbraith instead. Tony's going to reach for the first down. He gets it. A gain of 14. Everson Walls shoved him out of bounds. It's 1st and goal for New York on the 9. And Sims having himself a decent game. 13 of 18 for $156. Morris and Wolfhook in the backfield. It'll be Morris on a sweep to the right. Handoff from Sims. Morris near side to the 5. He is driven out of bounds by Hagman for a gain of 7. Spot the ball at the 2. So 2nd and goal from there. Clock is stopped. 5:15 to go. The Strat Tech helpline equals the Psychic Friends Network. If the strike zone was high, this sounds like a Bob Uecker line. If the strike zone was high and wide, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. 2nd and goal from the 2. Carpenter and Galbraith in the backfield. Midget is not a bullying term. Carpenter on the dive. They'll stick with the original play call. Handoff from Sims. Touchdown, New York. Rob Carpenter makes it 20-16. 14 carries, 29 yards for Carpenter. And the Giants have cut it to a 4-point deficit. The extra point is good. So it's a 3-point game. 5:07 to go here in the 3rd. It's Dallas 20. The Giants 17. Yeah, your father is talking about Eddie Goodell, which would have been with the St. Louis Browns. They did it as a stunt. But yeah, the shorter the player, obviously the smaller the strike zone. Todd B once called the Psychic Friends Network. They didn't know my name, so I hung up. Strat looking to hire Dionne Warwick for their tech support. You guys, wow. Wow. All right. Allen Beck. 5 yards deep. They're going to take a knee. So Dallas starts from their own 20. They lead 20-17. Dorsett. Sweeping right on 1st down. And that's a gain of 5. Haynes with the tackle. So keep smiling. Keep dialing, knowing that only you can count on me at $2 a minute. Because that's what customer service is for. 2nd down and 5 for Dallas. Tony Hill on a medium cross. Hogaboom having a good day. Throws into double coverage, and Haynes and Courier tipping away. So 3rd and 5 from the Cowboy 25. Clock stopped. 4:18 to go. Springs in the flat. Is the call. Giants adjust. Hogaboom goes near side. Springs has it. Is he going to get the first down? No. Elvis Patterson with a tackle. That's a gain of 3. And with 4:12 to go, the Cowboys are going to punt. And it's Danny White into the win. It's the first time we've seen White today. McConkey stands on his 40. Driven back to his 34, and that will be a fair catch. 3:27 to go. We have crossed the 1 o'clock hour. My name is Ron Chuckett. Welcome to the program. Both of these are... Actually, no, I think the Cincinnati game would be an AFC game. Coming up tonight, 60 Minutes will be seen in its entirety, except for on the West Coast, where it will be seen in its regularly scheduled time. Would you believe that an NFL game this week ended before 7 o'clock? Those getting the single-header game on CBS that was late actually got 60 minutes on time this week. Will wonders ever cease? Followed by Murder, She Wrote. Then, the CBS Sunday night movie, Where Do You Want the Backhoe, Ma'am? The story of an older woman in the middle of Maine who needs to have some landscaping, shall we say, done to her backyard. Starring Cloris Leachman and Valerie Bertinelli as the backhoe driver. That's tonight on CBS. Still looking for more plots, by the way, for Fish and Chips. 1st and 10 for the Giants. On their 34. Hogaboom started the year as the quarterback, and I'm assuming that he's going to get hurt and they'll bring in White. But I think there was a quarterback controversy, and so Hogaboom won the job. You hope one day at a time is not a repeat. This is it. Except for I'm the one that would get stuck cleaning up after Mackenzie Phillips. Yep, 75 is a good year. The juice is there. 73 was the one he ran for 2,000 yards. 1st and 10, 3:27 to go, third quarter. Sweeping right for Carpenter. And Robb gets a first down and more. Into the secondary, gain of 16. Everson Walls with a tackle. Carl Nelson's had a great game. So ball at midfield. 2017 Dallas here in the latter stages of the third quarter. Bobby Johnson on a medium fly. Dallas shows blitz. Sims will not audible. This is going to be a mistake. No, Johnson's got it. He's got the first down. That's a gain of 19. And it's 1st and 10 for the Giants on the Cowboy 31. 2.5 to go. Clock running. Joe Morris. Trap left. Morris.
Personal foul. Offense.
Ooh.
Number 67.
On Ard.
15-yard penalty.
Ard got the personal foul against him. I believe he said some nasty words about Too Tall Jones and Victoria Principal. Both of those will be worth 15 yards. So the Giants, they had a gain of 2 and it's blocked back. So it's 1st and 25 from the Cowboy 46. Midlife Crisis says, I ordered 2 red boxes for baseball. They were damaged. The emails tried to picture it, didn't get a reply. But 4 days later, I got 2 new boxes undamaged. On the other hand, I called and emailed them about the ballpark effects being wrong for the 79 Orioles and Diamond Gems and never got a reply. Also, when they offered me a discount coupon for the data breach, it was only for the new cards, which I had no interest in. My buddy Al, I don't want to say his last name because I'm going to jinx a kicker here, got me for my birthday last year, or 2 years ago, a Strat gift certificate, which for some reason I couldn't use. And so he monkeyed around and got it to work. And of course, at the time, they had a $2 service charge for everything. So he had to pay an extra $2 to buy it. And then when I went to use the gift certificate that he bought me for something from Strat, I had to pay $2 for a service fee. We're talking about the Bills. 4-0 to start, 75. They ran into the Giants on the Monday night. So the year that all the New York teams played at Shea, the Giants had the NY on the helmet. Tonight on Alice, we find where Flo's grits are stored. You sure you don't want to kiss there? That's tonight on CBS. First, there's not a lot of good plays here on 1st and 25. So Sims will go on a draw. Does he get any blockage? He does, and that gets you all 3 yards. Randy White with a tackle, 2nd and 22. Morris in the flat. Sims rolls, finds Morris near side, 40, 35. He's hit at the 30. Jim Burt can come back now. 3rd and 10, 1:03 to go. I'm not reading that one out loud, but it's funny. 1:03 to go. Clock running. 2017 Dallas. Giants have it 3rd and 10 on the Cowboy 31. Bobby Johnson on a medium slant. Sims to throw. He is flushed. He does. He's got nobody. The flag is down. They pick it up. And Haji Sheik is going to come out to try to tie this game with 22 seconds to go in the 3rd. He has a 40% chance of hitting this. This would be from 48 yards. Haji Sheik from 48. Good! He hit it! He hit it! Oh my goodness, and we're tied up at 20-20. Remember, we'll be in touch, so you'll be in touch. Here it is again. I don't think Haji Sheik believes he hit it. Wowzers. So Gary Allen back to return it, and 6 yards deep. So 20-20 the score. You know they're going to change the service. Barber Wawa 2020. Yep. 18 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Ron Springs. Off tackle right. Ball at the Cowboy 20. Springs doesn't get sprung. Andy Hedden with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 as we go to the 4th quarter. As a Washington fan, Zalapsky says a tie in this game would be just fine. We've played 3 quarters, 45 minutes done. Sprinkles in your coffee is $2 extra, yes. But if you call them Jimmy's, do you get the coupon or no? Anyway, Giants 20, Cowboys 20. We'll be back in a moment. Well, spring has sprung but not for Dallas, it says in the chat. Ron has 5 carries for 10 yards, so really no. Dorsett has been held in check too, 9 for 28. 3rd quarter scoring. Tony did get a 5-yard touchdown run. Raphael Septien made the extra point. That followed a turnover, I believe. Yep. Then the Giants, Rob Carpenter, a 2-yard ST plunge, 13 plays, 74 yards. That made it 20-17 Dallas. And then Ali Haji Sheik shocked us all with a 48-yard field goal to make it 20-20. Sims 15 for 21 for $187. Hogaboom 15 for 20 for $198. Net yards 272, 239 in favor of the Giants. And time of possession heavily now in favor of New York. They've had the ball. Proper English is good in the stream. 28 minutes and 20 seconds. Somewhere in an office in Southwest Florida, ID Jester there's a tingle going up his spine right now at what's going on in the chat. Hogaboom had sporadic averageness. Yes, I like that one. That's great. Second down and 9 for Dallas. Dorsett. Trap left as we start the final stanza. And Tony gets a gain of 3. Gary reasons with the tackle. That's his third. It'll be 3rd and 6. Doug Cosby. Medium slant to the tight end is the call. Hogaboom is going to scramble, and Gary is going to lose the football. It is picked up by Puzderic, and Dallas keeps possession. It's a gain of 2. Dallas will have to punt from their own 26. So as you watch the fumble, Danny White stands on his 11. McConkey near midfield. Spun back to his 24. My goodness, and that's a fair catch. A 50-yard punt. 13:34 to go in the football game. Regulation time. It is 2020. Galbraith. Trap right. And Galbraith gets it to the 28, a gain of 4. The rest of the time, yeah, you can't swear in here. That's bad. Second down and 6. Kids might think about watching this every once in a while. Not very often, you understand. Second down and 6. Gain of 4. Carpenter will sweep it near side. Hand off from Sims and Robb over the 30. First down and more. 40, 45. He is hit at the 50 by Anthony Dickerson. That's a gain of 22. The Redskins, I believe, are 5-4 as well, Mr. Zalapski. So 1st and 10, ball on the midfield stripe, right on the edge of that 2. And the 25th anniversary logo. Mowat. Short cross, Sims. Flushed, sacked. Mark Tuanay with a sack, that's a loss of 6. Little did Gary Hogaboom know that he'd be battling Jack Trudeau for a starting job in the coming years. For the Indianapolis Colts of all teams, for goodness sakes. Second down and 16 following the sack. Third time that Sims has found the turf. I think 9-7 is going to win this division. Philadelphia is 6-3. Dallas and Washington are 5-4. The Giants are 4-5, and the Cardinals are 3-6. Second down and long. Galbraith again the flat. Dallas looks like a dime blitz. Sims will fling it out to Galbraith. Tony 45 over midfield. Tony's going to get, barely. He's had 6 catches for 78. It's a gain of 15. But it'll be 3rd and 1 for New York on the Cowboy 41. 2 tight end set. Malati in the ball game. Carpenter on a fullback dive. Handoff from Sims. Carpenter, he got back to the line and no further. What was classy? 4th and 1. So, the Giants, what do you do here? They're not in a field goal range. You don't want to punt. They're going to go. Trap left from Galbraith. They're going to go. 2 tight end set. Cowboys jam the line. Galbraith has the first down. That's a gain of 2. Oh, well, you know what? It actually came up. I wouldn't have sworn anyway because they don't like it for money. It came up as asterisk. So I honestly have no idea what you said. Don't spell it out. I'll take your word for it. So 1st and 10, they go for it. And they get it. Morris and Woolfolk now in the backfield. Johnson. Oh, man, there's no good passes here. Short slant. Sims rolls around, throws it into coverage. Eugene Lockhart blocked it away. They doubled Zeke Mowat, but the Cowboys seem to be clinging to everybody. 2nd and 10. 9:06 to go. Yeah, I don't have a problem with going for it there. Hogaboom's having a good game. He's 15 for 20 for 198. Morris will pitch it to the far side. And Morris is ripped down for a loss of 4 by Lockhart. Billy Ard, who was already a naughty boy with a personal foul, gets called for the bad run. 3rd down and 14. Giants bring out Williams. Galbraith is going to block. Sims is out of the gun. Lionel Manuel on a medium fly. Sims flushed. Sacked. Eugene Lockhart chased him down, and Sims eats the football. And I won't tell you what Bill Parcells is saying on the sideline. All I will say is that the feather in a certain fedora has changed directions. That's it. So Dave Jennings will stand on his 34. Gary Allen back to return it. Dallas sets up for the return. Jennings backs Allen up to his 13. Allen gets a decent return. He gets 10. And with 7:30 to go, Zalapski's hope for overtime looms larger and larger. So 20-20 the score. Dallas with the football on their own 23. Donnelly on a medium slant. They throw on 1st down. And that's a mistake as George Martin got through that line. And Gary Hogaboom found the turf. That's a loss of 6. This one's been what we expected. It's been a good ball game. Dorsett on the draw on 2nd and 16. And Tony gets it across the 20. Hit by Haynes for a gain of 6. Dorsett has been held to 37 yards. 3rd and 10 for Dallas. Dorsett lines up as a blocker as Hogaboom is out of the gun. Hill on a medium hitch near side. Hogaboom throws. Intercepted by a nickelback. That's Bill Courier. And he gets a gain of 21. The Giants are knocking on the door at the 19. Danny White looks over and says, "Can I go in, please?" This was a bad throw by Hogaboom. Here it is again, and that's just down the sideline. Oh, why, thank you. And hello, what are your kids' names? So 1st and 10 for the Giants following the turnover. 6:01 to go. 20-20 the score. It is Carpenter and Morris in the backfield. Trap left for Morris. Hand off, and Morris is hit for no gain. Into the wind. It's a 46% chance. I'll make sure that everyone is still where they're supposed to be. Where's Steve Pallure when you need him? In college, I think, right? 84? 2nd and 10 for the Giants. Manuel on a short cross. Sims throws. No! Ron Fellows with the big block. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Giants. 5:18 in regulation time. They go 3 wide. Carpenter is in the backfield this time. We make sure, yep, we got a long snapper, we got a holder. So that really is, oh, Alicia and Elijah. Well, hi there. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. 3rd down and 10 for the Giants on the Cowboy 19. Williams, the 3rd receiver. Johnson on a medium slant. Sims rolls, throws over the middle, and that is dropped by Bobby Johnson. That would have been a touchdown. Bill Parcells beside himself. So the 48-yarder was the easy kick with 5:12 to go, and the ball on the 19 and 17, 36-yarder is not even a coin flip. Haji Sheik hits it. He hit it. 2 clutch field goals for the Giants. 5:07 to go. New York 23, Dallas 20. Wow. Allen, McSwain, and Fellows. Jackie Slater's smiling somewhere. Okay. The Sheik to the 3. Allen hit at the 19. It's a gain of 17. Nope, Hogaboom started the quarterback, and the computer hasn't replaced him yet. And I just go with whoever the computer plays. So at some point, White's going to take over. And maybe after this game. But Hogaboom is 15 for 21, 198 yards, 2 scores, and 2 picks. They trail with 4:59 to go in the ball game, 23-20. Dorsett in the flat. And there's a sack that is on Jim Burt. Remember, Burt was hurt for most of the first half. Hogaboom goes down. Landry's thinking about it. 2nd down and 16. Dorsett on a screen to call. Hogaboom finds Dorsett. 15, 20, 25. It's a gain of 15. Mark Haynes makes the tackle. Dorsett 3 for 23 now, and it's 3rd and 1. 4:08 to go. The Cowboys would like this to be the last drive of the game. Ron Springs on a fullback dive. Handoff from Hogaboom. Got it. 1 yard. Posderick with the bad block, but Springs just hoping that he remains eternal. And with 3.5 to go, the Cowboys in no hurry. They need a field goal to tie it, and a touchdown they're hoping would win it. Tony Hill. Short slant. Hogaboom. Quick throw. Hill's got it over the middle of the field. That's a 1st down. That's a gain of 10. Mark Haynes with a tackle. That's his 10th. 4 catches for Hill for 50 yards. 2:43 left in the 4th quarter. Ball on the Cowboy 39. Donnelly on a medium slant. Hogaboom to throw. Donnelly runs his route. Tries for Dorsett. And now Tony Hill is out. And Mike Renfro is now in the ballgame. He's at the short side of your screen, near side of your screen. 2:19 to play. Dallas has taken 2:40 off the clock. Fullback dive for Dorsett as we come to the 2-minute warning, and the Giants read that perfectly. Byron Hunt ripped him down, and it'll be 3rd and 11. They go hurry up. Renfro. Oh, there are no good options here. Donnelly, much better. Medium hitch. They get the play off. Hogaboom rolls, throws, intercepted by Harry Carson. And the Giants take over at the 44-yard line. They tried to rush it to get it off before the 2-minute warning, and a bad throw by Hogaboom's going to ruin his day. Here it is again. He had time, and Harry Carson jumped the route. 1:54. Danny White was really a good quarterback. I mean, they made the NFC Championship game, 4 straight years with him? You can't be a bad quarterback and advance to the conference championship. But the biggest problem in Landry's eyes, despite the fact that Danny made some really bad passes, was that he wasn't Staubach. I suppose if you're looking for a more modern thing, it would be trying to, well, modern being a relative word, Leno taking over for Johnny Carson or Colbert for Letterman or something like that. So 1:54, the Giants are going to run here. Trap left for Galbraith as they're going to force the Cowboys to take some timeouts. Tony Hill is available. Dallas calls time. 2nd and 9. So it's not done and dusted yet. 1:49 to go. Carpenter. Fullback dive. Handoff from Sims, and Robb gets a gain of 1. Cowboys call time. 3rd and 8. Now, Giants are going to try to get a first down here. First down wins the ball game. Manuel on a short slant. Sims to throw. He rolls around, and that's incomplete. So the Cowboys get a second bite of the cherry here. They'll have 1 timeout and 97 seconds to go. And I hit the wrong button. Jack Parr, well, there was actually somebody between Jack Parr and Steve Allen. And that was the first attempt at a nightly news magazine, America Tonight. So there actually was about a year, I think, between Parr and Allen. And again, not the type of stuff you'd hear in a Fortnite stream. Jennings will punt this deep. Dallas just wants yards. Allen, from his 17, he is hit at the 22 for a gain of 5. And so they have 91 seconds to go. They need a field goal. Remember, they don't need a touchdown wins the game. If Staubach was still the quarterback in 1984, he would still have 1:30 to spare. If I could do a John Wayne impression, that would be where I would do it. Donnelly on a medium hitch. Hill is back in the game. Hogaboom throws. Donnelly's got it. Gain of 15. They hurry to the line. Renfro on a medium out from the Cowboy 37. Hogaboom taken all day. He throws, and that's intercepted. Renfro and Perry Williams both had it together, and Williams ripped it out of his hand, and that will do it. The Cowboys are going to go to 5-5. The Giants are going to go to 5-5. And if I'm the computer, I'm thinking now that it would be Danny White. Hogaboom put up decent numbers until you see those 4 interceptions. Hogaboom doing his best Oprah impression. You get a ball. You get a ball. So Sims will just take a knee now. And the Giants have won a classic here. 23-20. Tomorrow, Game 5 of the NLCS is 73. Tom Seaver and the Mets trying to get in the World Series against the Cincinnati Reds. That's at noon. And then the Bengals and the 49ers on Thursday. That'll do it. The Giants are the big winners today. drag this in so you can see it. 23-20. Ali Haji Sheikh wins the game with 5:07 to go. Things you'd never heard anybody say in 1985, Alex. New York, 20-16 on first downs. Offense, 298-278. That really was a good game. I agree. Player of the game is going to be Tony Galbraith. 6 catches, 78 yards. Sims, 16-26 for 202. Hogaboom, 18 for 27, but those 4 picks were costly. All right, baseball tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Better luck to the Reds against Tom Seaver. You never know. I'm Ron Juckett. Have yourself a wonderful day, everybody. So long.